Assalamualaikum and a very good day to all students. Welcome to Mathematics 1 tutorial class for Topic 2 entitled Equations, Inequalities and Absolute Values. In this video, we will cover subtopic 2.3 Absolute Values. By the end of the class, students will be able to state the properties of absolute values as following. Next, students will be able to solve absolute equation in the forms given below. The last objective, students will be able to solve absolute inequalities in the form of given. Before we start, I would like to remind you to recall few things from your previous lecture in topic 1 and topic 2. Today, we are going to solve few questions from your tutorial question sets. Before that, let's do some revision about absolute values. First, we are going to start with definition of absolute values. The absolute values of a real number, x, written as modulus x, is defined by either it can be written as positive x if your x is greater or equal to 0, or it can be written as negative x if it is x is less than 0. For this subtopic, we are going to look at question 8 part A. So, this question involving inequalities that have absolute values for both of its sides. Okay, the question asks you to find the possible value of x by squaring both sides. What should you do is, before you start anything, you need to recall that the definition of absolute values of x is also equal to third x squared. Alright, so by this definition, you can change the modulus into third x minus 3 is greater than, you have square there, third 2x plus 5 squared. So by squaring both sides, if you take square both sides for both of these inequalities, okay, you can see that the third will be cancelled out. You will left with x minus 3 square is greater than 2x plus 5 square. So what should you do next is, you just need to expand the inequalities. So you just need to expand. You will have x squared minus 6x plus 9 is greater than 4x squared plus 20x plus 25. Again, if you have this kind of inequalities, you need to make the right hand side become 0, and by simplifying it, you will have negative 3x squared minus 26x minus 16 is greater than 0. So here, either you can solve it by using a graphical method or you use FastPar. So here I will just use graphical method. So I use either smile graph or set graph. So for this one, I don't want to use the set graph. What should I do is, I just need to make everything become positive. So it will be 3x squared plus 26x plus 16 is less than 0. So the sign is changed. By factorization, I will get 3x plus 2 and multiply by x plus 8 is less than 0. So I have to linear factor that. So I just need to draw the graph. So by graphical method, I will have a quadratic graph. So it is a smile graph. Okay, with root -8 and also another root as -2/3. So refer to the sign. You have less than, so less than is inside the curve. So your final answer is just in between -8 and also -23, which both of the values is not included because of the from the inequalities we can see that it don't have an equal sign, right? So look back at the question. They want you to write down the answer in interval form. So write down your answer. Therefore, it is between -8 and also -2/3. So both of it is not included. So this is the final answer.